Now this is the end of the segment basically, and if you haven't practiced leash walking, then turn the tape off and go back to week 1 and week 2 and get involved with practicing that type of basics. You got to have a good foundation before you do anything. So, week 1 and 2, we talk about leash. Remember what I said, if you're wrapping it up, that's not okay. It's a great way to get pulled down and hurt. Plus, when the long line comes into the picture, you're going to have a terrible habit to break. Human habit. So, measure your leash. Where should it be with the dog? Where's a great place to look at? Should that leash be hanging or should it be tight? Should be hanging, right? Nice J. If my dog is pulling, what turn do I take? Right or left? It's the right about turn. And this might, you have to practice with some distractions. So remember about staging. Have people come out and walk around so that the dog is actually looking at things, because it's not going to be about the dog that you're going to be teaching. It'll be about you turning. That's the hardest behavior leash walking to teach. So again, right about turn, you want them distracted, you want them seeing something such as that, and you take that right about turn. Let's go. Let's go. And I can't stop turning. Buster, let's go. Good boy. Until I get that head up. Good boy. And looking at me. Place them in a sit. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to go right into left about turn. What's the left about turn teach? It truly teaches them where to belong. Why? You're making it simple. You're giving them a very clear visual. Your leg is their visual. They have to have a visual. And you have to be consistent. From the eye to the ear is where you line up. This is their safety zone. This is where you praise, praise, praise. I have to repeat that because a lot of times I'm having to say, hey, praise them. They're walking with you. Let them know that's where they're going to get petted. You can occasionally give a treat. But you really want to make a big deal about it. And it's not something they'll figure out. It's something you'll teach. What body part moves on the human first? The left hand or the right hand? It's the left hand guides them back to get them out of your space. The right foot cuts them off. And you can only do this if I end up with a dog all the way out here. They're way too far. That'd be a right turn. My timing was delayed. So I've got to be sure that my timing's accurate. Good boy. Left hand, right foot. Good boy. And reward. Left hand, right foot. Good boy. So that they do exactly that. They get to the point where they're moving out of your space. Sit. Good boy. Heel and let's go I didn't even bring up, except I might have said let's go, which is the casual walk. Heel is something that's only going to be done in short durations of places. It's not something that would go on a full walk. And expecting the dog to look up at you at the whole time is not fair either. But moving in the direction you're going and stopping when you stop is. So practice. It usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to get a dog really working well. Every session you should notice. And if you feel like you're ready to throw the dog in the pool, then that's always your moment to take the break. Don't continue training. And if you decide that you're saying, well, my dog's really stubborn, they may be hyperactive, they may have tons of energy, but remember the rules that you have to ask, what are all the humans doing with the dog that could be reinforcing? Most of the behaviors we want from a dog are not normal behaviors in a doggy world. And make sure that in your house setting, you're a pack leader of some kind. There's got to be set rules and set boundaries, or they're not going to be consistent themselves because we're not being consistent. Be a good human, and thank you.